All right, so I wanted to do a quick little video on our albums, how the process works, because I have a lot of you asking and it's hard to explain something over the phone or just in writing. So I wanted to show you guys, right now I have two options. I have a linen book here. This one's a little bit more cost effective. Still really nice, they're handmade in the USA. We still lay them all out in the studio. You can still pick the photos. They are square books, but they look a lot like this. These are popular for engagement shoots. We use these for signatures, like signature books, things that your guests, whenever they arrive at the wedding, they can sign, leave you little notes. This is a great option also for weddings if you don't want something as formal or as nice as our signature book. Here it is. This comes in a variety of colors with the linen. You can do everything from this baby blue, kind of this like blood orange, charcoal, darker blue, green, variety of different colors, and we can send you these. And this one is also upgradable to a leather if you're interested in that. So square books, these come in a variety of sizes. So this is our 12 by 12. We also have a 10 by 10, 8 by 8, or a 4 by 4. So we can kind of match whatever you're looking for. If you want a big book for yourself, and then duplicates for parents, grandparents, we can do that as well. So this is a great option. Our most popular by far, and my very favorite book, is our signature book. These are handmade in Italy. They have this crystal glance cover, which is just phenomenal. Now this is a 16 by 12 size, so 16 by 12. This is kind of how it, size-wise, it matches up to this 12 by 12 book here. So just a little bit longer. These are horizontal. And these, if you don't like the crystal glance, you want more of a traditional album, we can do these all leather. So this is another option. We do this one in a square. We can do these in basically horizontal or square, but you can get all leather versions of this as well, which are just phenomenal. So I'll show you guys some, just a little walk through this here. Really great spreads, just like with the horizontal. I mean, really you can do like beautiful panoramics, you can do full size things, you can do smaller breakouts. And this is just a bunch of our portfolio images, so things you might see on the website. I like to do one of these every year, which is some of my favorites and just things that are visually interesting. So you can get a look at this. In some of the packages, so depending on what you ordered, if you got an album in your package, it may include parent books. I recommend these, which are the exact same book, just in a smaller size. So this is a 12 by 8 crystal glance book. So everything's the same, still has the same leather on the spine and back, same as this. And this is actually like a suede upgrade. It's called Sequoia. Really beautiful option as well. So this is a duplicate book, but it's also the crystal glance. So it's the exact same thing, just a little bit smaller. So this is really popular. In some of our packages, we have the big book and then two of these. And just so you can get an idea, I will show you that for this book here. So exact same thing, inside and out. This one has more of a matte paper. So you can do a matte or glossy and select your leather. All of our albums out of the box come with 30 pages. So 30 pages does not mean 30 images, it's 30 actual pages. So we typically recommend around 50 to 75 images. And what I always tell people is pick photos from different parts of the day. So maybe 5 or 10 photos from getting ready, 5 or 10 photos from the ceremony, 5 or 10 formals of your family that are very important, maybe 10 or so of your favorite portraits. So the pictures of, just bridal portraits, just photos of the groom, photos of the bride and groom themselves, and then went into the reception, picking your favorite reception photos. And what we do then is once you select those, we take all those images, we lay them out in a design that we think best fits. And from there, you have unlimited edits. So we'll kind of go back and forth with some really nice software that makes this super painless. And you can leave comments, edits, and basically we'll just kind of adjust it and edit it until it's exactly what you want. That said, if you prefer more hands-off, we can pick the images that we think would work the best, lay them out, and then again you can edit and we'll go through the process that way. But it's always really nice when you pick the images because you're going to like something more than we will. Just because as photographers, I like images because of the composition or the angles, and you may say, Mike, it's a great photo, but I just don't like the way I look at it. And that's okay. And that's why we give you a lot of options. So you may like the way you look in a different photo, so you can pick those, and that just really kind of helps. So just something to think about. And another option too, so as far as parent books, so I understand this duplicate book here may not be quite in your budget, or it's not just, it's too much maybe. Our printer, so if you go with this Crystal Glance book, we have some really great options right now. So we have a hardback book. So this is the hardback book. Same album, just in a hardback book form. So this has, it's basically a printed book. So hardback, back, spine, image on the cover, and the inside is still beautiful. So it's still like a really glossy, nice. You can do glossy or matte in any of these books, kind of photo. You can get one of these for a flat rate, and you can email me for all the pricing, or you could get two. These are 8 by 6 inch books. So this is a 12 by 8. These are 8 by 6. You can get 2 of these, or you can get 4 of these. What are these 6 by 4 books here? So you get 4 of these, or if you'd like, you can get 30 of these pocket books. And so these look like little flip books. There's different options here, and you get about 30 of these little baby books. So if you want to make it rain wedding albums, you can. Great option. That was a bit much. Anyway, different options that we have. But once the big album, once your signature album is designed, we can do all sorts of different add-ons, and our printer always runs discounts on these as well. So these are really great options if you're looking for something. Those are great. And then as far as options themselves, all sorts of different types of leather if you're interested in the book. This is again the back, the spine, all sorts of colors from red, blue, purples, gray, white, and then again we have some different upgrades, some suedes. Sequoia is one of my favorites, and they have just beautiful feel, just great touch. So if you're interested, please let me know. We'll send over pricing information. We'll get you guys set up, and I love to think of your album as your first family heirloom. So it's something your kids, grandkids potentially are going to look at, and they're just going to fall in love with your images. They're going to talk about how badass you guys are. So get an album. You want one, you need one, you deserve one, and we'd be more than happy to make one for you. Thanks so much.